It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Wednesday, the 6th of June. I'm Michael Groff. Hot and dry conditions will continue for the rest of the week and into this weekend, but by the early part of next week, maybe a little bit of moisture sneaking in here. A sort of monsoonal kind of pattern setting up across the southwest. Will it come to fruition? Do we get any rain, thunderstorms across the state? Well, let's talk about all of it. First, we'll start by looking at the almanac from yesterday. 106 degrees, the high in the valley after a morning low of 79. And outside right now, here at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 97 degrees at Sky Harbor. Not too bad here for the 6th of June. Dew points at 22, humidity 7%. It's bone dry. The winds are light, the barometer falling. Temperatures around south central Arizona this afternoon, 105 degrees. The current hotspot in Tempe. Upper 90s to about 100 elsewhere. The upper air look across the country. We've got our subtropical ridge now off to the east, troughing to our west and north. And that's helping to knock the ridge down just a little bit, enough to keep temperatures down ever so slightly. The watch warning maps still have those air quality issues here in Phoenix, issued by the Arizona Department of Environmental Quality for all of Maricopa County. Elevated ozone levels, and that will continue again through today. Elsewhere, some more air quality alerts across parts of the country, places like Birmingham and Atlanta, Houston. And we have heat advisories in parts of West Texas. It has been just absolutely toasty in places like Midland. They've been near 110 degrees, hotter than we have been in recent days. The convective outlook, a slight risk of severe storms, parts of Kansas, Nebraska, and Iowa, around Omaha and Des Moines today, as well as sections of Wyoming. And the tropics, we've talked about the Atlantic hurricane season getting going, and now over in the Pacific, we have our first named storm there. This is Aletta, located approximately 1,000 miles to the south-southeast of Phoenix this morning. This is a minimal tropical storm right now, expected to become a hurricane in the next couple of days, but will not be any threat to land, probably will not have any impact on our weather, but we'll keep an eye on it just in case. Rainfall for the next 7 days across the area, nothing in the valley, nothing statewide. But again, a bit of a caveat to this, which we'll talk about now as we take a look at the models. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid at 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And we start, as always, with the upper look at about 500 millibars, 18,000 feet in the atmosphere. Subtropical ridge located over the southern plain states, a trough moving through the Great Basin, and a southwesterly flow aloft here in Arizona. Down below all that, mostly sunny skies tomorrow, highs 104 to 108. And then on Friday, mostly sunny, should be 105 to 109 as the subtropical ridge begins to shift a little bit further to the west once again. Saturday, 106 to 110, mostly sunny. It's going to be toasty this weekend. And about the same thing on Sunday, 105 to 109. One thing to watch, a little bit of moisture circulating around the ridge as it continues to build over the southern plains and expands here into the southwest. Some of that moisture making its way through northern Mexico, New Mexico, maybe the far eastern parts of Arizona for widely scattered showers and thunderstorms, maybe infringing on our eastern border. Here in the valley, we stay dry. Now, as we get to Monday, pattern turns more interesting. An inverted trough moving across northern Mexico. We start to see some moisture increasing over Arizona. Skies turn partly cloudy, especially over the eastern half of the state. A slight chance of showers and storms there. In the valley, we'd still stay dry, but as we go to Tuesday, the GFS very aggressive at bringing this inverted trough into southern Arizona. And if this happens to be right, and I'll tell you right now, the confidence in this solution is very low at this time. But if this happens to verify, high temperatures would fall off into the 101 to 105 range, humidity levels on the increase, and there'd be a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms even here in the Phoenix area. It's way too early in the season traditionally for this to happen, but you can't completely rule this out, especially with the ridge configuration being what it is. And we see that as we go into Wednesday as well. This is the 13th of June, a week from today. Still could be a slight chance of showers and storms. We'll let you know how this pans out as time goes forward. But right now, this is still a scenario that we're looking at on the table. All right, here's Thursday, the 14th. And at this point, it looks like any moisture that we would have would start to get shunted on out of here to the east as the ridge builds across northern Mexico and into southern Arizona. Flow aloft turns more westerly. High temperatures may warm up a bit back toward about 103 to 107. Same thing as we go to the end of the forecast period. This is Friday, the 15th of June. And looks like dry conditions for the most part. High temperatures, not too far away from what you'd expect here in mid-June. Right around 102 to 106. All right, let's check the numbers coming off the GFS ensemble through the period. And again, the ensemble is really discounting this idea of moisture coming in here. It's got highs mostly in the 105 to 110 range, all the way out through mid and even toward late June in the summer solstice. And that's going to wrap it up for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. And if you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Otherwise, be safe out there and have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday.